Matt, why do you do it all yourself?
Money. It's a lot of money. It's a lot, on the GC. So as an example, if I gave up GCing on these deals, it'd be $90,000. I would be
Well,
paying a
that's a
GC.
big number, but let's talk about the. I mean, that's what, eight
15%.
project.
It's 15. So it's three projects. Three
Oh, okay,
projects. It's
three projects.
15%.
Okay, all
So
right.
it's 90. So it's 90 grand I save there. And at the end of the day, I'm going to do a better job in that GC. I just am. They're going to want to bring all their subs to the game. I have all my own subs. So I can get I get the favors because I'm just like, I call my buddy Josh, who owns the drywall company.
Hmm.
And I sent him a picture. I was like, seriously? And he's like, oh, sorry. I'll send it back. Thank you. And it's that kind of but it's hard to start out that way. However, in case of emergency, this winter when we got minus 47 wind chill, yeah, we had 5 units where pipes broke. The issue is I could have picked up the phone. No one was answering. No one was answering. There were people that were without water for 5 days. None of my tenants were without water for more than 6 hours. And that's because I could jump out there. I don't expect my guys to do anything I wouldn't do. I worked 38 hours over the course of a 3-day weekend. And I didn't mind doing it because I wanted to make sure everybody had water up and going, could use toilets, the whole 9 yards. I can't affect electric, but it's little things like that that help us curate a great experience compared to our competition. Number one. Number two is there's now a lot of state laws and federal laws that say it's got to be this temperature. You got to have running water in this amount of period of time, or you got to put them in hotels. Like that weekend cost me, I think, $5,000 out of pocket. I know people that had the same amount of breaks where it cost them $23,000 because they had to have other people. So it's all those hidden costs. And then generally speaking, I like most of my tenants.
So let me push back because I think one of
Yeah.
the things that's different between the three of us on this topic is
Mhm.
I'm going to guess
Okay.
when you finally give up your W-2,
Mhm.
you're probably going to enter or create or whatever you want to call it a property management company where at least in the beginning you'll be the largest provider of units. But
Yes.
it's just because that is fun for you. I mean,
Oh yeah. Yep.
you enjoy it, right?
So I think we would probably have somebody run the property management company that I will start. We'll be
Right.
our own biggest customer.
Of
But
course.
I do much less in the field. More now it's about I ran out of oil. So I can go grab 5 gallons and I have other people that can do it, but the liability. If I go do it, no liability, less liability. If I have somebody do it, they have to have a license for that. The
Oh,
issue
okay.
is that so often that tenant is like, well, it's been an hour. Hey, I was the one who ran out. You were the one not paying attention. That's on you. So you're just going to have to wait, get comfy, get a fucking get a blanket. And it takes a few hours. And so at the end of the day, I think I do enjoy it. I do a lot less now than I used to. But where it differs for me now is it's much more CEO, where it's deployment of resources, but I know what things should cost. I know what things should look like. I can walk the job. When you're typically doing a rehab, you're going to walk it after 2 or 3 phases. You're going to
Mhm.
walk it after the demo. You're going to walk it after the rough. You're going to walk it after the sheetrock's been up, and then you're going to walk it as complete. So I'm going to walk it, 4 or 5 times, make my tweaks, make my adjustments. No, we have to move that. That has to be changed. I'm going to be able to catch that stuff. And it then it's me curating the experience for my tenants. And I still like to know my buildings, and that's something that was hard when Eliana was sick because there's still some buildings I've not even been in, but it's because they've been rather maintenance free. So I totally get why people don't want to do this. I think we've set up processes and systems, like what you'll find in the course. Oh shit, I'm a landlord now. What that I offer. We've set up those processes and systems that mean that you can kind of manage it the way that Dion does, but you understand when you're getting a quote, if you're getting ripped off, like it's amazing to me. Some of the quotes that people get, somebody got a over $10,000 quote to repair a slate roof. And I was like, no, you go, unless the law tells you have to stay slate, You go and you find a salvage company for slate. They'll come and take apart your roof for free, or they'll pay you for the slate. And then you have a brand new roof put on, and then you don't have a slate roof problem anymore. And you're going to do it for probably the same amount of money or less, and it's guaranteed for 30 years. So those are the types of things where, yeah, there's the advantage that I have there is that I know that I'm paying below market for the repairs and the work that I need done. And that's just another way to find, it's just another way to find margin. That's all.
Yeah.
Just another way to find margin.